Hello everyone, welcome to Opportunity Attacks. This is episode 34 of our D&D actual play of Keep on the Borderlands. If this is your first time tuning in, you may want to start in episode 1 for context. The link is in the description below. Please like and subscribe so you will know when our next episode will be uploaded. If you've made it this far, I salute your dedication. I think it's time for a real quick update to freshen you up on the story. The heroes went to Olka to help their old mentor Bernard, who was having goblin problems. They tracked the goblins down to an abandoned building in the middle of the woods, which they were headquartered out of. After killing all the goblins, they found a note on the goblin leader. The note was instructing them to disrupt trade with Olka and the Keep on the Borderlands. After reporting their success to Bernard, they then went back to the Keep to tell someone about this note. They spoke with Talbot, the captain of the Keep on the Borderlands, who informed them they were also having similar problems with the road connecting the Keep and the towns of Kvothe and Aquitani. These two towns were in dire need of food due to this trade deficit. Talbot hired the heroes to escort a caravan to both Aquitani and Kvothe. The heroes made it to Aquitani and delivered their goods. Making their way back to the Keep, they stopped at the town of Kvothe and met a priest of Ogma named Livy. In his library, they found the remains of a Volo's guide. Inside of it was a map of the local area. They then went back to the Keep and celebrated the Festival of Green Grass. Not sure of where to go next, the heroes consulted their newfound map, on which they noticed a strange location deep in the woods, labeled as the Caves of Chaos. They then left to investigate this mysterious location. When they got there, they found a huge canyon with a waterfall and stream running down the middle. The walls of the canyon are dotted with caves, and the area appears to be teeming with goblinoids. They entered the closest cave and killed an entire tribe of goblins and an ogre. The neighboring tribe of hobgoblins came down and investigated the carnage, while the heroes hid. The heroes were able to piece together that there is some sort of truce between the goblinoid tribes. They then retreated from the caves to report what they have found. First to Livy and Kvothe, then to Talbot, the captain of the Keep. Talbot also mentioned that somebody named Pascal from Silvery Moon is coming to meet the heroes in about a week. They then went back to the Caves of Chaos and killed an entire tribe of kobolds. They then infiltrated the hobgoblins' lair, killing the entire tribe and saving a few human captives. They left the Caves of Chaos and were met by a messenger who told them that Aquitani was burned to the ground by a little fire people. They then went to Aquitani and found a superstitious Uthgard tribe at the base of the mountain. They then assisted Francisco in killing the fire people in the mine and a fire snake, who appeared to be summoned. Then the heroes went back to the Keep. The Red Wizards came back from the Great Worm Cave and set up a Thayan enclave outside the Keep. The heroes then went to Olka to help Bernard locate their stolen woodworking equipment. They crafted a plan to catch the axe thieves. The axes magically flew away into a strange glade, and down a hole in a large tree, where they entered a strange new realm. They followed the axes to a fairy village, where the fairies claimed that they were trying to protect their village from Olka's logging. They came to an agreement to stop stealing the axes. Then the heroes saved the fairies from a giant toad. The heroes left the Feywild and learned that 15 days had passed, even though they were only gone for a few hours. They went back to the Keep, where Conrad the Red Wizard asked for a meeting with the heroes. He said there's a mysterious, powerful magical item in the area, and he will make them rich if they bring it to him. They then went to Kvothe and met with Pascal the Harper, who also offered to pay them handsomely if they bring the magic item to him. The heroes then went back to the Caves of Chaos, where they entered one of the orc caves, killing the entire tribe. Then they went to the neighboring cave and killed another orc tribe. The heroes then went back to Kvothe, where they discovered the town was attacked by lizard folk. They then went to investigate a strange location in the bog via boat with Alden, the leader of the town of Lullaby. The heroes found a small mesa in the middle of the bog. On top of it was an ancient ruined keep, like the Keep on the Borderlands. They discovered a tunnel system under the keep in the mesa. Inside of a sealed room, there were a handful of ancient letters, which were written right after the fall of the ancient Nethril Empire, 1,830 years ago. The letters were from the Keep on the Borderlands and told the chaotic environment after Karsus' folly. It mentioned that they found a Mythaler, and were planning on moving it to the Caves of Chaos. The heroes now think they know the magic item that they're looking for. They then proceeded to kill the entire lizardman colony. They then went back to Kvothe, right after the town was attacked by bugbears and gnolls. They followed their tracks to another abandoned keep in the Lurkwood, and then back to the Caves of Chaos, where they killed an entire tribe of bugbears and saved 7 human captives. Then they fled the Caves of Chaos and made their way back to Kvothe, where they found out the keep had been poisoned. They returned to the Caves of Chaos and discovered a giant guarding the path to the Knoll Cave. They then decided to investigate the secret passage in the Bugbear's Cave. It led to the neighboring Minotaur's Cave, which turned out to be a labyrinth with strange traps and puzzles. They killed the Minotaur. The heroes capture and interrogate a gnoll who tells them that the Mythaler is in the highest cave in the Caves of Chaos. They left the Minotaur Cave to find Livy walking through the canyon looking for the heroes. They then killed the giant. They then attacked the Knoll Cave, killing the entire tribe. They also discovered an ancient Nethril key, also a secret door in the Knoll Cave. They went back to the Bugbear Cave and opened up the ancient Nethril door. Inside, they found the other half of the correspondence of the alchemist from the Bog Keep. Once back in the canyon, the masters came out of their cave and telepathically told them if they leave the Caves of Chaos and never come back, they will make them rich. They then killed another giant. Give me another perception check. DC is 15.
Pass.
Keyleth, you get 16 hit points back.
15. All right, so all those who see it see that the swirling cloud above you just turns a little bit darker red.
Summoning a storm giant.
Okay, wheel. And just watch us do that.
11.
I'm pretty sure he knows we're denying his offer.
Just kind of did my own intelligence check on the fact that I believe that the cloud's getting darker the more death that happens here. What do you think, Durhale? Each time that we've come back, the cloud's gotten darker and darker, and we're the ones doing all the killing.
It's possible. Blood magic? Necromancy, yes. Maybe that's why he hasn't stopped us. Possible. Could also be part of the Mythaler. To where he's putting more magic into it. I don't know how the thing works, but magic is magic. I don't know. Well,
After getting hit with a boulder, I still need a good rest after this.
Well, I say we either stay here and sleep again, but with him really being peckish about us being here now, I don't think it's a good idea to stay here overnight. Yeah. But I think we could use a day's rest outside of this area.
I agree.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
All right, excellent. So I'm guessing we're leaving?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys leave the area.
And I'll cast Pass Without Trace on our way out.
Okay. And so how far are we going?
How far do we want to leave? I mean, we can make it to Kvothe tonight, since we...
Yeah, I'd say it's about 2 o'clock, so...
I can definitely meet up with Livy. That'd be a great idea, in my opinion.
Okay. Give us some time to actually get some rest and not have to worry about keeping watch or anything else, too.
I suggest we pass by the brewer's cart on the way, though.
So, but you guys have been actually going straight across. That's why you never actually encountered the brewer's cart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd be cutting straight again, because that's our fastest way.
Since you have that ability to move through the woods. So yeah, you begin to...
Unless you say that you'd like to stop by it real quick.
If it impedes the group, I won't.
We should be alright with getting back there still at the same amount of time. Pretty close anyway.
So you walk across, eventually you come to the Giant's Path that the Giants have cut. I don't know if you're wanting to follow the Giant's Path, but you, if not, you continue on down the way and then go on down to Kvothe. I would say you get there by nighttime.
Yep. So maybe on our way back tomorrow.
Okay.
So yeah, everybody in Kvothe actually, it's a smaller group of people now. Some of the women have returned and they welcome you, and Livy is not there currently. So... yeah, what are we...
Probably have to keep checking on the deaths.
So our horses aren't there?
Yeah, he returned your horse to Kvothe.
Okay.
Yeah. he would assume you're going back to Kivik. So, yeah, are we taking our horses for next time?
Are we going to rest here a day or 2?
Day's fine by me.
So I don't think we need to leave it alone for too long. They could be
Is there a
messing with
reason
other
we need to do
matches.
2?
I get his exhaustion points out of the way, but with him down to 1, he'll still be mostly functional.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, at least able to move normally.
What does 1 give you a negative at?
All ability checks, which means skill checks. And if
Okay.
I have a strength check or something, yeah.
Let's just wait 2 days if that gets you to full strength.
Do we have 2 days to wait, though?
I mean,
He could reinforce with more giants. We've already had to do it, too. And while we can't kill them, obviously, it hurts.
very much. If he's fine with moving on, I'd say let's go ahead and just go back tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, should be okay.
Okay. You guys sleep throughout the night, wake the next morning, crack of dawn, ready to go. Now, are we going back the same direction?
We're actually going to go stop by the cart, so we'll take the path through
Okay,
the woods.
take the path, and that's not too much of a deviation, really. It might take an
Especially with
hour off.
horses.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with horses you're moving just fine. You find the cart. It does have a few kegs of ale on there.
I sniff it.
Are you gonna crack one open and everything?
Are they? None of them are tapped.
No, none of them are tapped. No.
Does it look abandoned?
Oh yeah, it's just
Yeah, I'll crack
completely
one
abandoned.
open. Yeah.
However, he had more goods in there, personal goods that he probably took with him.
Okay,
Or
yeah,
stolen.
I'll crack one open and smell it.
Okay, it smells normal.
I stick my finger in it and I taste it.
It tastes like beer.
Okay, well, I don't think it's poisoned. No one stopped me, so.
Yeah.
We should probably dump them out just to be safe.
Agreed.
How big are these?
Little pony kegs, multiple.
Let me just take them over to that little broken tower and put them in there so we have something to refer back to. We're going to pass that tower, aren't we?
Oh no, that would be well
That's
out of the
the-
range. It's actually down here is where it would be.
Oh, I thought it was between the road and the...
There is a path that actually goes up through here to the Caves of Chaos, which apparently was an ancient road. There's also an ancient roadway that looks like it goes through this way.
We could just take them with us and stash them somewhere that we can refer back to.
Or we can just dump them.
Which I agree
It's
with.
good beer.
Because
Ale.
it's poisoned, more than
No,
likely.
it's not.
And if the fact that on the off chance that it's not, then who cares? It's just beer. But the good chance is this killed half the people in the keep at the Borderland, so let's dump it.
I already drank some of it, so...
Yeah, drink it. You might need to ingest enough of it before it actually takes effect.
How about we
Fine.
just
I'm kicking no barrel over.
I'm going to investigate the cart for any kind of other belongings other than just the barrels.
No, it's pretty simple cart, but you now have a cart if you win a cart. just to let you know. It's open season.
Yeah. Ain't hauling this shit around. Does it have all the hookups and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anything happen to the ground after I kick the barrels over?
No, not at all. Looks pretty normal.
I
Doesn't
cry
go
a
like
little bit inside.
You know, yeah.
And like do a little sinkhole effect.
Nothing ever has ever done that, actually.
Hydrochloric acid.
Only in cartoons. So, which...
This is a fantasy game, all right?
yeah. Gives you
Durhill,
Crohn's
are we-
disease.
If we're
It's not
wanting to take
grass.
the cart, I'd recommend that we hitch it to your animal and let you drive it.
Okay.
Taking the cart.
Can we take this thing
Might as
off
well.
road? Is there enough space to take this through the woods?
No. You. This is a cart. That's maybe why he abandoned it, because getting it up those hills would have been crazy hard. Getting a horse up there, it's doable, but a cart to the Caves of Chaos,
We
you
can just
just
push
do
the cart
it.
into the woods and
It'd
cover
be
it.
possible, but
Sounds good.
And if we
Yeah.
need it, we can come back and hopefully it's still here.
okay. Yeah, you push the cart off into the woods and hide it decently well, and there we are. Are we going to back up the trail?
Yeah.
All right, we go back up the trail, and
As soon as I notice that we're about 30 minutes outside the cave, I cast Pass Without Trace again.
okay.
Did you attune yourself to the bracelet?
Yes, I would have.
Sweet.
All right. Now, coming into the cave, you do see there is one giant in the cavern. It is by this river, and it's drinking water.
We gotta get up on this side.
The what do they call that? The
I say we just
storm
farm XP.
is even darker red.
This is a respawn point, man.
Instead of pigs and
They're coming from somewhere. You just haven't investigated.
Instead of boars from the Elwyn Forest, we're killing giants in the Caves of Chaos.
Okay, well, yeah, let's avoid that one if we
If
can.
we go in here, then we can take the passage up that leads out
Yep.
here.
Yeah.
Across.
That works.
Yeah, it works for me. Are we
Now-
taking all the mounts with us, or are we stashing
Yes.
them?
Would Pass Without a Trace still be effective right now?
It lasts for an hour. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be cool with that.
And it
If you-
also works on the horses.
Yep.
Okay, excellent. So take a check, and I
So
take a
we
check.
can put them into the troll cave, and I'm
Okay.
going to continue riding mine. But that way, you guys can have that horses somewhat safe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stash mine.
In the Ogre Cave.
Whatever. Checks.
All
Oh,
of
yeah.
us?
You get plus 10.
Yay.
Now here's a question, because I'm riding my dog. Do you want me to have the dog make the check?
It doesn't matter.
36.
Okay, you're good.
26.
14.
With the plus 10. Wow.
I'm a fighter, not a
34.
hider.
All right. So everybody passed with flying colors, and you just kind of skirt this.
I
Just
passed
jump
on
into the cave real quick.
14.
No issue at all. There we are.
Okay.
So what is our next move? You guys
Going
stash
up through
your
the caves and then coming out up here.
come out up there.
I guess I had disadvantage. Okay. Let's check. I still have disadvantage on ability checks.
All right. So we are up in this part right here,
Mm-hmm.
and then we continue on down
To the Knoll Cave.
to the Knoll Cave. All right. And I'm guessing going directly to the
secret
yeah,
passage.
we can probably just leave this here,
Yeah.
just in case. All right. So we are at the entrance to the secret door.
Y'all ready for this?
I open the door.
All right, the door is open. The door has not been open in a very, very long time, apparently, because there is grit and dirt underneath the.
It's good that they don't know about it then. Well,
Well, they knew about it because they kind of told us, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of them did. So along the edges, it doesn't look like it's a very well-traveled area. However, along the edges, there is a grouping of, what do they call those? Little tiny fragments of bones. These are ancient bones, and these have been here for a long time, so much so the marrow and everything is rotted away. Little tiny chopped up bones. Also in this area, there are little tiny scratches. Not as much scratches as the last place you came from, but very similar all along the walls. Very, very small fragments of bones, tiny.
What if the owl bear did all this?
yeah.
And it was wandering around before everyone showed up, and they were like, go over there. And the owl bear is just like, okay.
I
yes.
used to be the big bad thing.
Yeah.
Now these giants coming in,
Yeah.
taking my spot.
Anyway, okay. So, I guess
Yeah.
I have a light, so
Along the other side. So, and it goes on for a pretty good long ways, and then it comes to a blank wall on the other
Okay.
side.
I guess I'm leading then?
Yes.
Okay, I'm leading. I have my greatsword out.
Excellent.
Followed by me.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to... Nah, fuck it. I wouldn't look for traps. I'm just going to walk.
Okay. You walk along.
Yeah.
You come to a blank.
Wait, is it dark?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that-
it's
well,
just
I
a
guess-
passageway.
Then it'd be me if we do the normal thing.
Yeah, I have that lantern. That's
yeah.
why I'd be...
It's your guys' choice. All right. You pop up into this room right here. Room number 63. Actually, you pop out right here. This is the door. And basically,
Perception on the door before I open it.
okay. Go ahead.
21.
It is definitely a secret door, though. That is for certain. This is not meant to be found, basically. But it has a weird mechanism for you to put your fingers in and then pull it open.
I mean, like on the other side of the door. perception.
Oh, into the room. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you open it then. So you open it up, and there's definitely, let's see, as far as light goes, there's light way down there. This is actually an unlit room. There's boxes, crates, barrels, sacks, and are stacked in the northeast corner of this chamber. No, that's incorrect. That would be the southwestern part of this chamber. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So the map's inverted?
The north.
Yeah,
So north is that way?
north is this way, actually.
So it's southeastern.
Southeast.
Yeah, southeast.
Okay. Well, I look past Keelan
So I see
into
all
the room.
nothing. Well, it's a dark room. Well, I guess you got your lantern. Well, I'm gonna move past and down as you enter the room, filling it with light.
So it's just the crates that are in here.
Mm-hmm.
Almost got ahead.
All right, go
How
ahead.
far does his light reach?
40 feet, so all the way to the end of the hall.
Yeah, basically anybody that's looking down that hall goes, something's there. Something with a light is there. And I'm guessing everybody's just being dead set, straight silent. I mean, we're not like talking or anything like that.
No.
Okay. You continue on down, and
if we were
you-
talking, it's in telepathy.
and that I guess we can flip the map out, because that might. Let me just give it a little peek here, just to see if there's a. No, that doesn't really matter. Well, if you go down that hallway, so basically this way actually caps off, and it just goes this direction. Imagine that square is just
Yeah,
keeps
yeah.
going. So, but there is a door here.
Perceive the door. $14.
It's definitely bolted shut, locked of some sort. So
Do I hear anything on the other side?
no, nothing on the other side, and it seems dark in there.
I'm gonna pick the lock. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
10 to unlock the door.
Uh-huh.
Nope, not quite. Close. You can see you're fumbling around with the deals. Give me a perception check.
Oh my goodness. 8.
Okay. So basically, the DC was 10. You almost got it. You have basically somebody comes walking right around the corner and spots you. And what do we do? This is initiative. This goes break straight because nobody is aware of anything. Everything's
So,
all right. So it is now, and of course you can react as far as a vocal thing if you wish. But there we go. Now it's going to go to Toby.
You mean Tipperton?
Or Tipperton, yeah. 2 T's.
I'll go ahead and hold my action because I don't know if anything's going on yet. So
It's Toby. Or Tipperton, then Toby.
I
crates.
do nothing because I don't know anything's happening.
And there's crates.
I'm not going to cause a noise. You have to crack those
Well, he
open.
doesn't know anything's happening, so.
I don't know. I'm just saying they could be investigating that room.
Nah, not worth it right now.
All
We're trying
right.
to be stealthy.
It would be its turn. It's a human being. It looks kind of like. Well, now it looks like that because it's scared. So basically he goes into a fighting stance, pulls out a sword, and then runs, bolts down the deal. It's your turn. Or no, it's Duriel's turn.
Duriel doesn't know anything's going on.
He does nothing.
Now it's Keyleth's turn.
I don't want to yell, but I guess it really wouldn't matter if he gets away. I yell out, "Someone saw me," and then I take off after him.
All right. Go ahead. You look around the corner, you see 2 blank areas.
Stop here.
There's a light coming from the right-hand way.
And I'm gonna stop here. Ready in action for this corner.
Okay, excellent.
Well, let's just call it this space. Whatever.
Then we're going to go to Durham.
Does it have to be located on a certain?
No.
I can have a ready to action for anything
just
to pop
anything.
up down here.
Anything you see. That's what it
Okay,
is.
so yeah.
However, if it's a melee attack, well, yeah.
It has to be within your threat.
Yeah. So, there we go. It's Keyleth back to the top with Tipperton and Toby. You are now aware and can react into the combat.
Go ahead and just move me forward 40.
He ran down that hallway. I lost him.
The one you're at? And is there a door right there? Is it open or shut?
This is locked. That's what I was trying to pick.
Okay.
But you don't know that. You just see the shut door.
I'll keep my eye on the door and hold myself there.
Okay, well, I move up 35 feet. I'll cut the corner, so it'd save me 5. There you go. And that's all I can do. I have my greatsword out.
You can make it
35.
It's got extra movement.
You could have got in front.
Hmm?
You can get in front.
Double move.
I don't feel like doing that.
Okay. I move 30 feet.
All right. So then it would be, of course, Keyleth's turn.
Unless they do something.
Yeah.
Aren't I at the bottom?
They're actually in the same as Durhale, but they're not on the map right now.
All right. To the corner.
This is the final lost footage message. It's no issue at all because we've only missed 30 minutes of combat, so I can sum it up in about 30 seconds. The party encountered a roguish and fighterish type character and also a few undead. Fought them, killed them. This room over here, this is a torture chamber. This room over here is an elaborate looking bedroom, basically. Basically we ended right as the combat ended. Toby did a horrible job at investigating the bedroom room, and that's where we will get back to it. Thank you very much. Sorry for the interruption. You're almost at the end. All right, everybody. So last time on Keep on the Borderlands, we were going into the Master's Cave, I guess is what we're calling it. Now, of course, this is the first lapse in video. We had 30 minutes of lost footage, and I'll tell you exactly what happened. Really, you didn't miss much, folks. You missed. There was a small battle in here. Basically, where we capped off was a battle between a fighter and a roguish character, and a few skeletons that actually walked into the room. They won, of course, and yeah, that's basically what ended up happening. Oh, you didn't miss much, people. I guess Toby went ahead and kind of did a small investigation on that room right there. But other than that, no, that's exactly what happened. So going to it's of course not combat. What do we do? And remember, it could get combat quick. So tell me what you're doing.
Didn't someone run away, or the person? Someone had seen us and then ran away.
They ran,
and we don't know if we found them yet.
You don't know.
Yeah, there was a guy that I scared when I was coming around the corner, and he ran that way.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
and then skeletons came back, and then the two cultists came from the room.
I'm gonna move back down to where Durhale is and keep an eye there at least until everyone regroups.
Durhale did ask the party whether or not he could have 10 minutes.
What?
So yeah, what's the answer to the 10-minute question?
Oh yeah, what was the 10 minutes for?
So he could find out what's been happening in the past 24 hours.
Oh, you're gonna do a thing.
Yes.
If you do it, then we're gonna have to set up watch, and I think it's probably a bad idea right now. There's too high of a chance that they have time to mob us.
It's true, but I can still find out the layout of this building.
Can you move while casting it?
Trying to look for it.
Everybody give me
It's not a ritual, is it?
Everybody give me a perception check.
25.
Oh, you got it.
I did not.
Your group messed with
Natural 20, which is a 26.
You easily got it.
That is a 17.
Excellent.
11 for me.
So the 20s, the 20 and higher, you hear a quiet sobbing coming from this direction.
Which direction? I'm sorry.
This direction right here.
Which guy's me again? Is it this one?
The black one.
Tiverton, okay.
Right there.
I need a D20.
Can I see anything from where I'm at?
So right here, you're actually able to see a little cabinet right here.
Do you have dark vision, just out of curiosity? Is this lit?
No.
Because I was going to say, I'm the one with the light source right now.
Ah, crap, I forgot.
I didn't
My
hear
bad.
anything.
Ha
It's been
ha,
a minute.
halfling. If he starts wandering down there... Oh,
Yeah,
shit, I'm
Yeah,
on the
I'll
primary.
actually stop right here because that's where the light will stop.
See anything down there?
It's too dark.
Then, since he's not concentrating on that, I'm going to kind of move down with Tiverton and just give him a little bit more light.
Excellent.
Did you hear or see something down here, or just checking it out?
Heard something. Not sure what it was. Sounded somebody was crying, possibly.
I heard it as well.
I try to listen for it, see if I can hear it now.
So if you go down in the hallway and really concentrate on it, you hear it.
Oh, okay.
You hear just quiet whimpering.
Prisoner or a trap, maybe?
Possibly it could be both.
I don't like that. Yeah, I guess I'll probably... Well, actually, do you want to look, Keyleth?
In the
I
case
was
of it,
thinking that you guys might ask me to do that.
in the case of it being
I'm
an
gonna-
actual prisoner, do we want to have that kind of luggage right now?
Probably not. I mean, we can come back for him.
So give him false hope.
No, just... We gotta know what's down here. We don't have a choice, really. We
We
gotta...
might not be able to make it out of here alive.
Well, then their
They're
situation's not
screwed
going to
either way,
change.
then. Yeah, I mean... I'm not too worried about false hope. I don't plan on dying, so I'm pretty confident I'll make it out of here.
Around this corner.
I'm not that
Okay,
weak.
yeah, nothing around that corner. Right here is a little shelf with it actually has two doors. If you want to open it, you can't see what's inside the cabinet if you wish. Very thin. I'd say only like that wide. Probably about waist high.
Yeah, I'll look in.
There is 5 little vials, and a little tiny rolled up piece of paper, kind of wedged behind them.
I'll just kind of pocket that.
Okay.
And then check out the door.
All right. And so go ahead and give me a perception check on the door.
16.
16. Yeah, the door seems it is definitely a reinforced hard door. As far as it being locked, it doesn't appear to be locked.
I'll open it.
All right.
Try to.
You open it up. Now inside, you see a somebody. It basically looks like they're you see women's legs coming out of kind of like what you'd call some sort of like a veil of some sort. Looks like humanoid legs to a certain degree, and you hear you basically see a pouting woman kind of underneath a little cloth thing, and her head and face and body is kind of covered up.
It's a witch.
Does she react to me?
No.
I shut the door.
It's a witch.
Yeah.
We don't have any shotguns, so we can't kill her quickly.
Yeah. And there's no bars around either. So.
Yeah.
Wait, what are these bars?
Oh yeah,
No,
she's behind bars, for sure. Yeah,
That
yeah.
was straight over the head.
Yeah. I think only.
I guess I thought that was implied. I can actually give you a description of the actual room but it basically describes that. It's very short little.
Next thing you know, a tank's gonna come by too. It's
It was a wench bar.
All right, through a
wench.
barred door, you can see
Barred
a
with
I'm talking about
yeah.
something
dreary
completely
prison.
different.
that contains the remains of several humanoids hung on chains on the wall, and then of course the description I gave you. weeping female huddled in the southern portion of the room.
Okay.
I was
So
actually-
back in the party. All right, so there's a crying woman behind bars back there. I don't really know what to do. I think I kind of side with Durhill that we leave her there.
I mean, like
Not indefinitely.
not dead, like a skeleton one.
No, she's crying. A crying woman.
What did she look like?
I just got attacked by skeletons. Obviously, there's
She
living
looked
dead
huddled
in here,
over
so
and crying.
I'm gonna say leave her
Kind
in
of.
there.
You know, just
Can you give me a mental image?
sure.
Sweet.
I don't trust that she's not some undead creature because we just got attacked by skeletons. I don't trust that. Seems
Plus,
like a
we
trap.
have more exploring to do.
I mean, did she not like respond to you? Did you talk to her?
She didn't even look up at me.
Yeah, I don't trust that. It's like a trap.
Can I make some kind of knowledge check?
I don't know what you're going on. Like, tell me what you're trying to knowledge check on. Like,
Undead specifically?
okay.
That way I can rule
They
it
used
out.
to be alive at one point.
Knowledge check. The knowledge check that you read that description from the monster.
What do you want? Do you want Arcana? Do you want History or Nature?
That should be all different types of information
tough
based
to
on what
say.
you do.
Yeah, so choose one. Nature, I would say not.
I'll pick History. I think
Historically.
History would be better for Undead than Arcana.
I'll just say undead are magical existences. Just gonna meta that one.
Why don't you do your trick in that room? A 10-minute trick.
Should be
Couldn't.
crying for 1 hour straight.
19? See if I've ever heard of an undead creature of a weeping undead female that wouldn't react to somebody coming up to them.
The idea of a weeping undead doesn't make any sense.
Right.
So that's what you go, the fact that it's weeping makes little sense, especially if it's in every way looks human. So other than that,
I highly doubt she's undead.
We can come back later. Not like she's going anywhere.
Oh, now you want to go.
Well, I mean, we saw what it was, and it dawned on me there were skeletons, and, you know, I don't trust necromancers, or whatever did this.
Well, she's definitely not undead.
I still say we come back later.
Maybe
Okay.
she can help us.
I mean, she's...
I mean, should we try talking to her?
If
I
you-
was against it the entire time, so my vote would still be no.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like leave it alone, because, like, I mean, we know she's there. She's not going anywhere. She's behind, or if she's in a cage or
Well,
something.
they've imprisoned her. Maybe she can give us information on this guy that we're after.
Wrong. It's a gamble. I mean, we need to do it quick because they've probably raised an alarm. So if we do it, we need to do it quickly.
This is all in telepathy, by the way.
okay.
We're
Just
just
a-
shouting
just a
this in
reminder.
the hallway.
If I'm not stuttering, it's in telepathy.
Well, make it quick
Yeah.
then. I looked at you kids. Make it quick then if you're doing it.
I'm gonna check it out.
All right, I'm going. I don't want to. You two gonna be okay by yourself? I
So
don't
we
wanna,
open
like-
the door, and there
This
is
full
the
character role play because just saying. But yeah, I'm gonna open the door, staying outside the door.
okay.
Yeah.
She
Just
continues to weep
Durhale
underneath the cloth.
will go there, so he can still maintain contact with these guys. And
Okay, well, then I
maintain-
guess I'll stay at the corner so that way you have light.
that's
So, I just kind of open the door and go, "Woman."
So she like tears off instantaneously and incredibly quickly tears off her her veil. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Fucking do it! Oh my god!
that's a low roll.
Yes, it is. Constitution is a 7.
Ooh.
You're mentally broadcasting this to me at the moment, right?
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, all of a sudden, you. And what was
Well,
the total again?
7.
7. So You begin to
She scared the piss out of me.
well, you begin. So she whips aside her veil, and her while her legs look completely human, and maybe she might have olivish skin, but she has snakes for hair, and
Oh fuck!
Oh
yeah.
no!
And
Oh, no.
Other than that, she does look completely human, though. And her eyes just like a gleam of green energy. Looks like it comes out of her eyes. Her eyes turn green, and then all of a sudden you feel like you feel your veins almost feel cold, and you try to move. You kind of know you don't need to get out of there, and all of a sudden you kind of pause and kind of this juking, going for the basketball move. You are completely turned to stone.
You saw that drop, like the corner of your mouth just go.
Yep.
Oh, shit! I knew that the minute I was 7 and he said the snakes, I knew you insta felled that because
Like
they
I'm
fought
dead?
one. No, you're stone. You
Okay.
are no longer
Turn to
living.
you're stone. You are technically dead, technically. However,
We can bring you back with certain magic, but
Yeah.
we have to get access to it.
I don't know. I just kind of want to bring up the whole can't be surprised alert thing. Like, was that a first act in... I mean, technically,
Let's-
I would have had a chance
let's read
to...
the rules on that just so we make sure we get that correct,
You know what I
because
mean?
that'll...
Alert means you
Because
just can't be surprised.
technically
and
she
nor
attacked-
anything that is hidden from you gains advantage from being hidden from you.
So,
It means essentially, the way I used it, because Vernon had that ability.
had
Is it, and you had it too. Well, he had it on the dagger for the thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what it does is it means that you essentially can, like, whoever is alerted can move within the surprise round, or in some situations completely eliminated if they were the only ones. So they get to act at the same time, and no one gets
Same
advantage
time
on him
slash-
because he becomes aware of it within a moment and is able
technically,
to
I
react
have
to
to
it.
act first, don't I?
No,
No.
you don't. You,
You don't
simply
get to
are
act.
go, oh
That's
shit.
tough.
It doesn't
Just
catch. You know there's something hostile, you just don't know what it is until that moment.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a DM call on if opening the door and having a Medusa on the other side was hostile.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a 15 or higher. You're good. I'll give it to you. But I think that's pretty reasonable. You got it.
Without
I got it.
15?
That's how you
Oh, shit.
you decide stuff,
Yeah.
people, is by dice. So there we go. Okay, so you get
So
at least
her
a,
snapping motion of
opening the
taking her cloak off or whatever, and me being like, holy fuck!
yeah, and then you dive behind this way.
Okay, so I gained my 5 side points.
Okay. And then I'm still back there. Though. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Retcon.
Redcon.
Gone. Well, alrighty then. That saved us a lot of trouble.
Okay, so what are we doing?
I don't know anything happened, so
Yeah. No,
I don't know anything
I turn
happened.
around and I look at Durhell because he saw what I briefly saw for a moment.
Take a what would it be? It would be a history check, I guess. That's how I learned
Yeah,
about Medusas.
for-
Mythological, yeah, or arcane, I guess.
God, I'm rolling shit. History, I got good history though. 11.
11. You believe it's something called a so you don't know exactly what the name of this thing is, but it has snakes for hair, and if it looks at you, it turns you to stone. You can't really grasp exactly what it's called. You think it's maybe a Mufafa or something. Not exactly sure.
I turned to Durhell and I was like, I think it's a Mufafa.
actually, the correct terminology would be a Medusa.
Oh.
Because I still get my check.
That was a close one.
Yeah.
Should we kill it or just leave it?
No, we're going to leave it there. None of us have... I mean, we could possibly take it, but it's too risky.
We just don't have to look at it, right?
Yeah, you fight something without looking at it.
It would prove difficult to do such a thing.
Wait, do Medusas have dark vision?
You don't know. Your Mufafa check did not get that great.
Do Mufafas?
Would I? Would I know if they have dark vision?
What did you roll on your?
It was an 18.
They traditionally come from the Underdark, at least as far as you know.
I was gonna say.
So you guess so.
I might have advantage. No, I don't.
I'm not for certain. Do you ask me that? If they
Yeah.
can see in the dark?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not for certain, but where they come from, more than likely.
Okay. It's,
Same inference can be made by dwarves since they live in the underground. They do as well.
Well, yeah, I don't think we need to be messing with her.
No.
All
Close
right.
the door if you can.
Oh yeah, I slammed that shit shut.
All right, so where are we going? What are we doing?
Back to.
I telepathy to Toby. We're not opening that door.
No one opens.
It was a trap, wasn't it? She's fucking dead,
Can I
isn't she?
pick a lock to lock
She's
it?
not undead, like I said
You
before.
pick a lock to lock it?
Yeah. Can I
Um,
pick a lock in reverse?
I don't
Is that
know.
even possible? Can
I don't even think. I don't
mean,
think.
yeah, you could
First,
pick
pick
it.
a lock.
Yeah.
Um,
You can lock a lock.
The same way you would lock a lock, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Just put the shelf in front of the door. Don't move the shelf. I don't know.
Can't be that hard.
I mean, you could technically reverse pick a lock because all you're doing is turning it the other way to put the latch in. You're still
I'd be okay with
getting
it.
the tumbler.
Yeah,
Well, I
I'd
guess
be
not
okay
in
with
this
it.
case.
Give me a roll though.
I'm gonna lock that door.
And you've never done. You have. It's like this is the first time this has ever happened. So I'm actually going to give you disadvantage on this.
All right.
That's
All
hard.
right. So what do I add for
Disadvantage is
It's-
rolling 2 if you're below.
Add your stealth bonus.
stealth?
It's the same thing.
Okay. 18,
Because you're double proficient.
11. So at disadvantage, I have an 18.
But you got it. You lock the door.
Sweet.
And you've never done this, but you go, man, this might be harder to pick next time. You're not really sure because you've never done this before. But you got all the tumblers back in. Where are we going?
Back to Durhale to give him the vials that I found in the chest. Or the,
There's also a piece of paper.
yeah, and the paper.
Alright.
I found these in that cabinet.
Okay.
I look at him and read a piece of paper.
The piece of paper basically states, just pour it on the statue. It'll come back to life. Don't look at it in the eyes. These things are expensive.
Good thing.
The worst part
The worst part is
is that
him
he
on-
had them on him, and they would have turned to stone.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know.
Oh my God.
I know. This would have been. Oh shit, we got to
He,
go
he
talk
gave
to
us
Libby.
the way out, and we managed to fuck ourselves.
Well,
Man, we're gonna go
These
talk to
are-
Red Wizard.
these are the things to cure petrification in case that Medusa actually does petrify us.
Well,
That's
all right.
All right.
I still don't like fighting the
We'll hold
stone
on to
creatures.
these
So
Where are we going?
I'd say we continue down to the
And have we
west.
looked at? We're good on the rooms.
We looked
Alright.
down the hallway. We didn't open the door though.
Technically, we still haven't looked in here
No.
Yeah,
because
no.
I didn't get a good chance to pick that lock.
All right. So are we going to that way?
I'd say we do because we know they didn't run into that other chamber behind us because they ran down the halls. They're somewhere over here.
Yeah.
So I say we press on. You want to check that door out, Keela?
The one, this one,
No,
or the one.
continuing ahead of us, yeah. Because so far no one's come from behind us.
Yeah. So we know no one's back there, so we can check out what's in that room.
I say we press on because if they haven't noticed us, if there's someone in there that haven't noticed us yet, they probably aren't.
I know, but there's something that could be in there that could help us. I mean, we found countless
If you want
things
to go
on
check
our
it, go
journey.
check it then. I'll stay here.
I'm
We
a
got the dark
rogue.
vision, so
I'm a-
everyone else has got to
I'm a
stay.
rogue. Unlocked doors bother me.
All right. So we're going back.
I'm going back.
Keela is.
All right.
17.
And that's to look at the door.
Oh, I've already looked at the door. 17 to try and pick it again.
Okay. Yeah, that easily picks it.
Alrighty. You with me?
I have to maintain eye contact
Is
with
anybody
you.
else coming with me?
No, I was staying back there.
In the room is 6 dusty sarcophagi line the eastern wall of a long, low ceiling. The hall is made of roughly hewn stone, in comparison to everywhere else, which actually is very, very nicely cut.
No lights, no nothing, just sarcophagus.
Just sarcophagus.
That's a hard nope. Back.
All right.
I would suggest closing it and relocking it.
Now that we know I can do that. Definitely did.
Okay, excellent. You lock it up.
Alright. So there's sarcophaguses in there. Sarcophagi.
I'm assuming you showed me.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's me showing you in my head. All right. Put me back at the front again. Check out that door. 16. 21.
21. It is definitely locked, but not trapped.
Pick it. Let's see. 16.
16. Excellent. So you easily unpick that or pick the lock.
And then I back up. I do not open the door yet. All right, boys, it's open.
Go ahead.
You're the brute.
Yeah, but apparently you can get out of the way of creatures that might be standing on the other side.
Jade.
No, that's that you open that door.
You don't know that.
Fine, yeah, I'll open the door if you don't want to. I'll move up and open it. What do my halfling eyes see in the 40 feet worth of light I have?
So as far as light is concerned in this,
Jeez, tell me how you really feel, Sean.
it is completely dark.
Stuff. It is what?
It is completely dark.
Okay, I have 40 feet of light. 'Cause
Oh,
of
you
the
do?
torch.
Okay.
The,
No, so you see a door over to your right, and then to your left, the corridor goes on down. And there is actually light streaming in from this direction, I guess. The corridor continues on, and I'd say you probably can't see past that.
Okay.
And then, of course, just to show you, that goes to a T right there.
Door on the right, corridor straight ahead ends in a T. Passage to the left goes down, light source halfway down.
Exactly, yeah.
And we still have that runner to deal with too.
So that's the problem. I don't know if we've encountered him yet.
Which way do you want to go, boys?
The mental description that I was given to by Keyleth, we have not seen him yet.
Well, it's really not going to matter one way or the other because it's either straight ahead, left, or through a door. So it's
Let's go through
could
the door.
be one.
Just to the right?
Want to go through the door? It's the closest option.
Keep an eye on the. Actually, I'm curious about that light source in the hallway because that typically means.
Oh, and when I said
living.
light source, daylight. Daylight source.
No, it's not like a torchlight.
Nope, that's daylight.
Now I'm really curious.
That's the beginning.
Why don't we check that? Just like look, and then we can cut back if we need to.
It's the entrance to the cave.
It's only like 20 feet down, so that might be what it is. Yeah.
Well, let's take a look.
Better to know our exits if that's the case. Yeah, so
So-
we'll go down and look through where that light's coming from.
You walk down the deal, and yes, that is light streaming in.
Like just a ramp going upwards, or
Yeah, it's not even a ramp. It's actually just straight up, and then you can see out in the caves of chaos, or the canyon of the caves of
okay,
chaos.
so that's our exit.
It's right there. It's top one there.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are. That is the Master's Cave.
Alrighty, so that's one of our exits. Okay, cool. Well, I guess we turn back and we go to the door then. I guess.
Excellent. So, do you want to check see if it's locked or check the door?
24.
24. It is actually unlocked.
Now, do I hear anything?
You do. You actually hear. So there's light coming from beneath the door, and you hear conversation.
There's definitely somebody in there.
Is there a gap underneath the door?
Do you know like?
Yeah,
how do
there's
you
a
know that?
tiny small.
I can hear them. They're talking. And there's light
What
coming
are
from
they saying?
underneath. Can I hear what they're saying?
Yeah, you can hear. So it's a conversation, and there are two guys basically speaking back and forth. And are you sure they can summon it? Really? So
Psychic broadcast.
yeah, if you want, you can do that.
Such a game breaker.
So he can summon a demon. Yeah, he can summon a demon. I swear, I've seen it. They could turn into demons too. No, that you're just making that up completely. He's a great and wise man, but can't do that. We need to get we probably should get back to work. And they begin to walk toward the door.
I don't think a wise man would turn himself into a demon.
They're coming out.
Yeah, so what are we doing? You have time to... You actually hear them walking toward you. And as far as these old doors, you have a big slot underneath the door.
Yeah, I'll be standing next to the door. Next to it, not in front of it. Yeah, there you go. And I guess I'll ready an attack against whoever comes through.
Yep.
Same.
Same.
All right.
Mine's only a cantrip.
I will not.
He opens up the door.
What do I see before I attack?
So a black-robed individual with a... he definitely has a sword and shield on him. However, he is not brandishing it right now.
But he's in a black robe, so he looks like the other guys.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Definitely taking the swing then.
Is there one behind him as well?
Definitely.
What does he look like? Like that?
The same.
Okay.
This one has not a sword and shield, though.
Does he
I
have
got a
daggers or?
Yeah, he has some sort of... I mean, he doesn't really appear to have
bow.
much, so...
I got a 23. Are we doing initiative?
Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and get an initiative down.
Intelligence saving throw when we're done.
Okay.
For the guy.
23 to hit.
For the guy up front.
Fail. All right, so first to be Tipperton.
Are we doing a surprise?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they will start to walk out. They open the door just very casually, and then all of a sudden their eyes get real big as they see you standing right there.
Let's go ahead. They don't have time to move out yet.
No. There's another one. There's another one actually behind that one. I just didn't have them all. So there's a total of 3 in there. Another one of those. All right. So go ahead.
So this is surprise round right now?
Surprise round. If you did readied actions on doors, then
Right. Everybody did.
Yeah.
So everybody gets their attack on this first guy first. So
That was a 16, 16 to hit.
excellent. That definitely. And which one is that on?
Just the front one. This is all on the front one, I guess.
Oh, front one. That actually
Yeah,
misses.
16 misses.
16 does miss, actually. Oh, no,
His
they don't have a
shield's
shield.
not out.
Yeah, shield's
Yeah,
not out.
Okay, I was
so-
like, wow, that's a hell of an AC.
Yeah.
He's wearing breastplate. Minimum, maximum. That sucks. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage.
Excellent. All right, so 10 damage. Going to the next person is Toby.
No, what?
Or Tipperton
Well,
Toby?
everybody gets one attack.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
first.
yeah, sorry.
Then
yeah.
we go into initiative.
Except for
So-
this guy, 'cause he
Yeah,
has
you
one
can go ahead and
factor.
do your thing. So 10 total.
I mean, everybody's hit.
It-
So my roll was a 28 to hit, but 7 damage.
7 damage, so 17 total. 17. All right, next person.
He's going to be dead.
Most likely.
I mean,
He's got
23 hits and I got critical.
Yeah, go ahead.
For hitting. 30, 31.
31, so that would be a total of 48. And that does kill him, actually. But he had a surprising amount of hit points. Let's just say that.
He didn't get to mine right.
All right, going to the next person's turn, or for the first person's turn, because this would, I guess you're all going on the first person, right? Is who
Yeah,
you
right.
said you were
Yeah.
going on. So then it's Tipperton and Toby.
Well, Durhill still could get...
Well, his surprise would have been on the first target that came through, I'd
Yeah.
imagine. So it would have been him.
Because it all happens technically at the same time. So you guys all targeted the same dude.
Or I got mutilated.
Yeah.
Because he was bleeding out his ears because he failed his save anyway. So
You gotta be poking holes in the map, man.
What are the chances of that?
pretty high.
All right.
Apparently.
Pretty high.
All right. So my first attack's going to be on this guy.
All right.
13.
13, that actually... Let's see here. I believe that misses. Yeah, that does miss.
Oh, I'm going to shoot him again. Even worse. Fantastic. But I'll use Hordebreaker on the last guy.
All right.
And unless a freaking 13 hits him, I missed all 3
No,
shots.
yeah, 13 does not hit.
Jesus Christ.
Not quite mages. So to the next person is Toby. What are we doing, Toby?
I'll step into the hallway,
Excellent.
and I'm going to attack him twice. That is a. Oh, that's right. Oh, I got my shot. Man, I got too many modifiers in my head. My game's messing me up. Proficiency plus. That's a 16 and a 20.
Both of those do hit.
Okay. First attack, 9 plus 12 damage in the first attack. Second attack, 6, 8. 11 on the second attack.
So a total of
What did I say? 13 and 11, so 24.
24. Excellent. Hey, he's looking real harsh, and he's really scared as far as what's going on. So, 24 damage. Excellent. So going to the next person's turn is their turn, I guess.
When I hit him, I yelled, "Where are the others?"
He kind of looks at you very. I don't think he knows how to answer that question because he doesn't know who the others are.
I don't know either. I'm just yelling. I'm like, maybe he'll tell me something.
So yeah, he goes ahead and misses, and that's all he can do. To Durail's turn.
Guy in the back, make an intelligence saving throw.
The other guy in the back on his turn, he actually goes and grabs something along the bed, and he grabs a bow. That's what he does in his turn. He actually passes that one.
Okay.
Whoop, whoop. There we go.
Now that
So that would be 11, so that's Keyleth.
I can get right here, right?
You can't move through enemy squares unless you're halfling.
You can.
It takes double movement to do.
Oh,
so.
you
Double
can.
movement.
Okay, well, man, I've been doing that wrong.
Halflings can just do it for free.
So you're
Yeah.
in 5,
do
10,
like an
15,
acrobatics check or
20,
something?
25,
Oh, no,
30.
no. If it's
Okay.
legal,
Slide underneath his
It'll-
legs.
it's fine.
It takes 35 movement to get there.
So you'll spend your bonus action to
Yeah,
get there.
I'll have to dash to get there.
So, okay, that's cool. I'm still just attacking the one in the back, and I miss. I'm sure 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
The one in
Yeah,
the
that
back.
definitely does miss, actually. So we may have a miss there. Going to our next person, stir back to the top with Toby,
Oh,
or
that was a bad
Tipperton, then
one to
Toby.
attack because he's not within 5 feet. I just whoops.
18 hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Six damage on the first one.
Mm-hmm. So
And
you had a
then I'm
total
going
of
to
20.
shoot him again.
This is attention on me and not you guys though.
30.
Nice.
And he's got a bow, and I'm within 5 feet of
And
him.
I critted on the second one.
Oh, yeah.
8 damage.
Excellent.
And then, no, that's on the first one.
Oh.
Both those shots were on the first one. And then I'm using Hornbreaker.
Oh, that's an additional 8 damage?
Right.
Oh, okay, yeah, that he dies then.
He dies?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to use Hornbreaker on the last guy. Missed.
Nothing, all right. So then, of course, it would go to Toby's turn.
I'm going to yell at him. Where are the others?
He yells back, "Who are you talking about?"
The guy that summons the thing.
What are you talking about?
The demon guy.
he goes like this. So if you're facing me,
Hmm.
he goes like this.
Like right behind him.
He's pointing at the wall.
Just like diagonally. Like which way is he pointing?
Like
relative?
if I'm looking at you,
Okay.
he
Just-
goes,
Okay.
So
Then I
he-
attack him.
He's pointing this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So since I had that exchange, am I losing my action then? Because I did wait for him to respond.
That was a very long interaction. So
Okay.
I'll
That's fine if
yeah,
I lose
that-
it.
that's
That's
fine.
That was information. That was worthwhile
this is
information in my opinion.
Very, very much, and also
Okay.
on top of that, he's dead. So
Okay, I will
I
not
don't think
attack
you
him
lost
then.
much from that. So go ahead and you step up.
Oh, you're actually gonna let me?
Oh no, you,
Yeah, that's it
If
then.
you want a movement action, I can maybe do that or something.
Yeah,
'cause it
I
would
really I
take an
stepped
action.
forward
Yeah,
with my
that's fine. You
sword
moved up.
raised when I yelled
So
that.
next person's turn would be his turn.
He surrounded him and just killed both of his friends.
Yeah, I know.
And apparently he's willing to talk to us.
You scared him. He has no idea what's going on right now. He's gonna lash out at you, I
Okay.
guess.
With his bow, or?
Oh yeah,
He
no,
beats me with
yeah,
an
he
arrow.
misses with his bow. Yeah, he's fumbling with his bow, and he half cock shoots one on the ground, and that's all he does. Going to Durhale's turn.
Intelligence saving throw. There's a cantrip.
Doing good on those. So he passed on that.
What was it?
A 16. Yeah, 16.
Yeah,
So.
he passed.
All right. Then, of course, our Keyless is next. Our Keyless.
Persuasion. Drop your weapon.
Is that disadvantage since you're in combat?
I mean, intimidation might be better. Not
Intimidation.
persuasion. Yeah.
Okay. Well, a 20.
Oh, nice.
A 20. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and drop his bow.
Okay. Anyone deciding to
What are
kill
you
him?
pointing at? I said, where are you pointing?
He said he wants to go see our master. He's that direction.
How many others?
He's pointing through this wall.
He's pointing diagonally behind him, like into
Yeah.
that chamber over here.
This here,
Yeah.
what we can't see.
Over where we haven't been. How many others?
How many other of
People,
us?
creatures, objects that may try to kill us in there.
Oh, I don't know.
Like that crazy
over
thing
a
in the-
dozen?
Like that crazy thing in the cell. Are there more than those?
Oh, the Medusa.
The Mefusa? Yeah.
Yeah, the no more of those. Just let me go. Just let me go.
Wait, can I insight that when he said 12 or more
Uh-huh.
creatures? Okay. I'm not going to probably get this at all. I'm -1 in this, so. Holy shit, that's an 18.
He's not fighting you. He's
he
giving
seems honest.
just the fact that he said a dozen doesn't mean it's an exact number.
But it's around that area?
There's a good amount of
Okay.
yeah.
Are you a baker?
Okay. Yeah, are you a baker? Is that a baker's dozen? Anyway, okay. Anything else you guys want out of this guy?
I'm taking weapons off of him. Maybe we should let it follow him.
Just let me go. Just let
Imagine
me go.
he-
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, he's gonna help him if we let him. Like,
Stab.
oh, okay.
Yeah, kill him.
Unless you want to do it.
I was actually thinking about letting him go. But,
You were?
yeah.
Are you talking about this in front of him?
If you're just going
Yeah,
like going to
telepathy.
stab him, then I mean that's.
Oh.
If you're just stabbing him out of nowhere, then I want to.
I thought we just agreed to kill him.
Say what?
I was the one that brought up not killing him.
Wait.
What? You want to let him? We're doing this apparently.
Why are
right
you
in
guys
front of this.
completely silent? He goes, are you gonna let me go?
We think real hard about things.
I'm still chaotic good. Oh man, but I know he's probably an evil necromancer person. Yeah, I'm not okay with letting him live. Let's kill him.
Neither
He was probably just gonna kill more people and start this again.
He said, are you gonna let me live?
No.
I'll tell you
just
more
like,
if
well,
you let me
like,
live.
Go ahead and do it. I mean, you're
What
behind
more do you
him,
have to
so-
tell?
Let me out of the cave, and at least give me a head start run, and then I'll tell you more.
Wait, you want us to let you run away before you tell us information?
No, just give me a head start. Put me on the outside of the cave, right out there.
I'll get Darrow. Y'all can kill him. Wow, look, you guys think. Y'all can kill him from a distance, right? No problems with that?
Yeah, we could try.
I mean, we can do that. Any objectives as we just start thinking this? Any thoughts, cares, concerns?
We can bring him to the front of the cave and he can tell us, and then we can just kill him there.
Have him.
We don't have to give him the head start.
Yeah.
Have him make a intelligence saving throw.
Honestly, this feels rather evil. Honestly,
Yeah, it does
I mean,
kinda.
we give him the hope and then shoot him in the back while he's running. No, we should just kill him here. Don't play with him or let him go. One of the options.
Well, Durhill just did
Oh,
something.
sorry. What?
Make an intelligence saving throw.
Fail. Failed on that one.
It'll be fine to tell us here. We don't need to go outside, and he'll believe that for the next 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
Noise.
He says, okay. What do you want to know?
He wants to be a movie star. You're gonna smash the pieces.
What do we want to know, guys?
Whatever he was gonna tell us.
What else is in the room? Like creatures? What creatures are in there?
In which...
In the room that you pointed to, like what other creatures? Are they all human? Are there skeletons? Are there demons, as he was talking about?
He says, well, there shouldn't be demons. I mean, the master's chamber is there.
It's his chamber, then?
Yeah, it's his chamber.
I mean, we're doing this out loud, so anyone can join in. So no demons. This is chamber then. That's what's in there. And there's like 12 plus creatures in there.
No, there's like 12 plus creatures in this area.
Oh.
Probably more.
Do you know where? Like specifically where for each one?
Well, he said there's skeletons down that way, but there's skeletons everywhere.
Oh.
Our chapel is down that way, and he points over that way.
Yeah.
And he says the master's chamber is over this way, and then his main throne room is over this direction.
Wait,
the
where's
brewer
the main throne room at? Oh, he pointed to like where we came back from.
The brewer from the keep was over that direction. And he goes this way. I'm doing literally how he's standing and looking at you.
Okay. So apparently behind us. So we already dealt with the brewer, probably at least his chambers. You should come along and help us.
I don't think he will
I don't
join
know.
in combat or anything
Okay,
like that.
Okay.
He says, no, you said you'd let me go after I told you, and that it would be okay to do it in here.
Well, specifically, I said he can talk to us in here.
Yeah,
I
and
have to go outside. But
yeah, and then you can let me go, right?
We never said we'd let you go.
He says, what? And then he goes, help!
make an intelligence saving throw.
I was gonna say if he started yelling, I'm gonna stab him. That's just totally against my character, but
So that
Not
yeah,
really.
that's a fail actually.
I mean, I guess it is a human.
I mean it's one of those things like
He's now incapacitated.
No,
Okay.
it's in the moral debate of slaughtering baby goblins because you know what they'll grow up into.
We have 6 seconds before he wakes up again. Do
God
something.
damn it. Okay, stab him.
He's incapacitated, so everybody gets
Stab
advantage.
him. Just do it. Get it over
Different
with.
me.
We can't let him live. He's gonna just do more damage potentially. Okay, if you don't do it, I do it.
I'm the more neutral one, I guess. I'll stab.
Either way, he's
Let
got
you
to go.
stay.
He's an enemy, so.
I'll let you stay good.
Okay.
I'm the little moral,
Okay.
flexible one.
I look away.
All right.
Like,
So where we
grimace.
what do we do after this, and where is everybody moving? I need to know. Like,
Are
are we all like running in the?
He died.
Well, yeah, he died.
Yeah.
Can you remind me of the...
If he was
They
incapacitated, he
said
could have gone.
who was
So
what? Because you're just
chapel-
pointing around the room, so...
Yeah,
who's-
and I was actually very
Chapel.
oriented to where.
This is...
Master's Room,
still got
Chapel.
Master
And then this
Room,
way is it
Chapel,
says throne room.
Brewer?
He said his brewer is back here.
But we didn't see the brewer.
So, do you want to hit the chambers first and then do the throne room? Or do we want to check the altar out? Hey, it seems like a potential area for him at any point. For any of those areas.
What do you think, kid?
Really don't like altars that are within a necromancer's lair. Sounds very foreboding.
Is this still daytime?
Yeah.
Could be in his throne room. We should probably go to his quarters first.
Let's do that first.
Okay.
Thank you for watching Keep on the Borderlands. Once again, please like and subscribe to Opportunity Attacks so you never miss an episode.